Two presidential campaign masterminds from both sides of the aisle are in Sarasota tonight, and they both say Donald Trump is on the wrong path to the GOP nomination. Take a look.
Karl Rove was the architect of President George W. Bush's two presidential campaigns. Jim Messina, the mastermind of President Obama's re-election bid in 2012.
I'll be on the left.
The two political strategists held a Q&A with reporters before the Ringling College Library Association Town Hall Lecture Series at the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall. And while on opposite sides, the two men agree on at least one thing: criticizing Donald Trump's approach to campaigning.
He thought the rules didn't apply to him. So he dissed the last debate. He was bigger than that. He did not build a ground game in Iowa.
And I think you'll see him continue to sink in the polls. But the one thing we've seen so far is unpredictability. And all of us, both of us, would have thought he'd been, gone by now.
Rove believes it may be too late for Trump to switch to a more conventional approach in New Hampshire.
He doesn't have time to put together a ground game in New Hampshire. I mean, he's got a chance to sort of go buy some things, go buy phone calls and go buy mail pieces. But as Jim had pointed out, the most powerful communication is a well-energized volunteer passionately and personally advocating on behalf of their candidate, and he doesn't have time to develop that.
Messina says voters in early states are taking a critical look at Trump before they make a final decision.
Donald Trump's not going to survive that scrutiny. And I think you're already starting to see it, partially because of the way he acts, partially because of the organizational things he is unable to put together. He's unable to inspire people to volunteer and run a modern-day campaign because he wants to do it on his own.
Both men also agree that much can and will change in the campaigns before voters in Florida take their turns on March 15th.
Rove is a political pundit and Fox News contributor. Messina owns a political consulting firm.